are finally back. I know it's been like a week. It really hasn't been that long. We've been here the whole time too. We're just cleaning our house. It was a week straight of just scrubbing this, wiping down that, you know, stuff like that.
It took you a week to scrub and wipe?
No, and I have Stacy with me today. How about that? Braylee's in the background playing with model magic. Oh, those are her feet. So, where do we start? We have developments and they may not be what you expect. They're not what we expected.
We've also been in that week doing a lot of stuff for the next house.
Yes, so what happened, story time. There was this one day, last Sunday, there I was. There's just no houses out there. And the houses that show up disappear in like a day. And everything.
Do you look at it in your palm?
I do. That? Everything it's not happening. So I looked outside of our boundaries. I knocked down the acreage level. I consistently was looking for more than 5 acres.
Your big dreams. Big dreams.
I came across the house. I want to say I'm proud of myself because I came across the house.
Is it a competition?
It was a competition. I found the house.
I didn't know it was a competition. You can't win if I wasn't competing.
We found the house. And hopefully. I mean, it's all in process right now. But things are changing. Things changed.
So David showed me the house listing, and it's definitely something that he was like, just let's go look at it and we'll see.
Hey. Why are you taking Alexa? What are you doing with Alexa, Braylee?
I'm going for a stroll.
Oh, she's trying to put it back. She's like, this isn't where it goes. I was cleaning the top of the fridge. You want it back? Yeah.
She just randomly came over here and was like, she needs to be up there. I bet you because she's going to get her talker and ask for music.
She might. Alright, I put it back for you.
Yep, that's exactly why. You're a smart girl, Braylee.
Alexa, play 21 Pilots.
Looks like we're going to have to take a video break. Because copyright.
This is 21 Pilots from Spotify.
You did it, bud. So we went and took a look at this house. It fits our needs on a house level.
I think it fits not necessarily what we need, but what Braylee needs and what your mom needs.
I would even say it fills what we need more than what we want.
Yeah.
So the house is set up more ideally for Braylee in the future. It's almost like a multi-family house. It's split in 2 levels, and 1 level of the house alone is bigger than our entire house.
Yes.
And then the layout is really, really nice. So the bottom level has a big open space that we can put a sensory room in for Braylee and not have restrictions on it like she has here, where she runs into walls with her swings and stuff. And we have our sensory stuff spread between her room and our living room upstairs, our living room downstairs, so it can all be centralized in one spot. And then we can get her more stuff too to fit like an indoor gym setting, as well as 1 room downstairs with its own bathroom. The laundry room is also downstairs. It has everything set up to where Braylee could have pretty much her own little apartment type space downstairs. And we could add like a little kitchenette if we wanted as she's older. And so for right now, that works for my mom because my mom is moving in with us. And so she'll have her own kind of privacy as well.
At our budget, we're not going to find anything like this with a farm level type land.
Yeah, farmland is pretty expensive right now.
Land in general is pretty expensive right now. So we're ending up with a lot less than expected. That does not mean that we won't have animals or that we can't have animals. We have to check. And on top of that, who knows, maybe in the future there's a piece of land that comes out for sale in our general area and we can't afford a farm. I just think that right now for right now, this is what's gonna fit perfectly for us, and we're not trying to like justify why we're not getting a wee farm because it is ultimately it's our lives. We're choosing what we're doing with our lives. We're just saying that
why the change?
Why the change?
We're explaining
the change.
Ooh, jinx.
I don't think there's anything wrong with changing
a plan.
A plan.
We never planned to live in Minnesota. Yeah. And here we are. We do still plan to look into some boarding areas.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, hold on. Before we talk about that, cat break. That was a fantastic cat break. All right, what were you saying?
All that said, we are still looking at boarding areas nearby.
We are going to still get a horse for Braley and board it. That's just something that we knew we were going to do either way, no matter what. Even if we don't move, if we never were moving out of this house, we were still going to board a horse. Just because the horse therapy options are limited and it's only once a week for like 30 minutes to an hour.
For 6 weeks.
Yeah, for 6 weeks a year. I just want to give Braley an opportunity to be around horses a little more than that, you know? And so we're going to get her own horse and board it.
We also talked between ourselves the last few weeks before seeing that house about the potential of what if we don't find something that we can hobby farm on and have a horse.
Carlos is like, no more animals. I want to be the only one. Yep, so for those of you that have been following along, hoping for a wee farm, I thoroughly apologize. Because it's definitely, we still may have,
We still have those dreams.
We still have those dreams.
It might just be a long-term goal rather than a shorter-term goal.
Yes, and we also are going to have over an acre of land. So
it is still bigger space.
And it is still possible that we end up with I'm going to say like a small animal. If it's allowed. It could still happen. We don't know. We haven't checked into it. Just because, yes, the wee farm would be nice, but it's not a priority. Priority is Braley's living space.
And I think Braley would like a farm, but I don't think Braley wants a farm. I think Braley wants space.
Yeah.
Her needs are more important, and this house fits her needs better than the other houses or any other situation, I think.
Wait until you see it. Oh my gosh. I cannot. We're close. I'll just say that. We're close.
Assuming everything goes through the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Home buying is such a stressful process.
I know. I created a channel called The Wee Farm. So I jumped the gun with that because...
When do you not jump the gun with things, David?
For 2 reasons.
You commit to a lot of things.
For 2 reasons.
That's what I love about you. You're a very committed person.
Number 1 reason is obviously we're not going to have an actual farm. So the wee farm just doesn't work. Number 2 reason why it's not working is because there's already...
Are you holding up 3 fingers? You just did this.
There's already a wee farm out there. I can't copy them. It's an LLC. I can't copy it. I can't. So we can't. The name doesn't even work.
We could do like miniature homesteading.
I don't know. It can be. It still could be. It could still be in homestead.
Yeah, because homestead, you could garden, you could compost.
So there's plenty of things that are still going to happen,
or potential.
We're talking like possible gardens. We're talking about possible little
which is
animals.
Hilarious because we're both bad gardeners.
But I want to learn. I've wanted to try things out like rain barrels. That sounds like fun. To water the garden with rain from the...
The yard is flat. We could get Braley an above ground pool.
We could get... remember me talking always about that pool?
We've always wanted a pool because that's a big thing for Braley.
So I'm changing the name of the Wee Farm channel.
To what? What are you gonna do over there?
It's gonna be called. Like I understand that there's gonna be people that are leaving. They're just gonna leave. That's okay. But I'd rather change the name of that channel instead of making a whole nother channel just to start again. It's gonna be called Coffee with David. Even if we did have a wee farm, like an actual farm, couldn't do it because there's already someone out there with that name. So
are you gonna talk about like autism stuff?
I'm gonna do everything. It's Coffee with David. It's whatever comes up in the day when I'm drinking coffee, what goes through my head. And I want
that's
guests.
That's a fun place to be.
And I want guests. I still want guests. I know I've talked about them for so long. A lot going on has pushed Coffee with David onto the back burner. Coffee with David, I think, is going to be its own channel. I have so many aspirations with that Coffee with David stuff. I really have so many ideas. I just haven't gotten to them. I mean, I have been cleaning nonstop for a straight week. Stacey's been on the cleaning escapades as well.
Heck yeah, I stained a door for the first time by myself. I was really proud.
I'm proud of you too.
And David doesn't usually let me paint. Because he says I'm a bad painter.
I never said you're a bad painter.
Maybe I'm excited when my mom moves in with us. I'm going to learn how to sew, I think.
Yeah.
I think my mom and I are going to get some hobbies.
Things are changing, yes. Things are not expected. They're a little different than we expected. If you don't like that, if you were here for the Wee Farm, then I apologize. And you do not have to stick around. I mean, even if you, nobody has to stick around if they don't want to. Our comeback video wasn't the greatest video in the world. But yeah, we're ready to eat mac and cheese. Yep. Hey, what is that? In the upcoming days, we have actually some really awesome stuff that Braylee has been doing. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Yeah, there's been some Braylee developments for sure, and I'm just so proud of her. Really, I'm proud of you. Pound it. Aw, yeah. We got things to do. We got food to eat.
Ain't nothing in this world for free.
You guys are actually getting angles right now that I've never shown before in this house.
The hallway.
Like, look at this. This is
the only time they've seen our room is when we moved to Braylee's bed.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen our bedroom?
It's nothing special.
Yeah, it's really just a room. It's a little embarrassing, but yeah, that room has not ever been clean enough for you guys to see. No one is to see my drawers all over the ground.
You put your drawers all over the ground? Where have I been?
For today, we're going to get back into regular posting. We're doing this. I can't wait to share the next video because it's going... I think I really want to show you guys Braylee's letters stuff. You'll see.
Oh,
next time.
I didn't know what you were talking about from the other room.
Both writing and talking. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for bearing with us over the last week while you saw nothing from us. So.
And to come back to
disappointment.
Sorry.
I mean, we've both made the statement like, man, I feel like it's gonna be hard to go and tell everybody that the Wee Farm is not happening. But then we realize it is our life to live. You know, we're just gonna make whatever happens amazing. Always remember, go for it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna preview the what Braylee's been doing real quick. Preview.
What sound is that?
Do you guys see that? Yeah, we'll talk about that more next time on The Wee Family.